brain is fried.
Hi everybody. So today I want to talk to you guys about my family's migration. So my great-grandmother, Louisa Wells, was born on January 14th, 1881 in Mayho Bay, St. John, which is in the Virgin Islands. She then moved to St. Thomas to look for work in 1917. In St. Thomas. My grandmother was born. She will not tell me the year she was born to this day, and she says that I can't tell you guys, so I don't know. But she was raised in St. Thomas, went to high school in St. Thomas, but she moved to Brooklyn, New York in 1957. She told me to tell you guys that she moved to Brooklyn, New York because she needed to find a job, but she actually was sent to Brooklyn, New York by her mom because she was out partying and she came home late and her mother told her to go back where she came from, and so she decided to throw rocks at her mother's house, and her mother said she was not dealing with Barbara Ann's attitude anymore, so she sent her to Brooklyn, New York to live with her sister. When my grandma got to Brooklyn, she found a job as a nursing assistant, and she lived in the same neighborhood in Brooklyn her entire life. So now I'm going to talk about the U.S. in 1957. So the president in 1957 was President Eisenhower. Communism and Korea and corruption. She lived in Brooklyn, New York for her entire life. She lived in the same neighborhood her entire life. She told me that she never experienced segregation and that the population in her her population in her area was mostly African American, majority African American, but she never experienced segregation in St. Thomas or in Brooklyn, New York. The popular music during that time was rock and roll and rhythm and blues. A popular artist during that time was Chuck Berry, and he did the duck walk. And the duck walk is... Okay. So during this time, the Vietnam War was going on. It did not start in 1957, but it was going on during this time. My family was not affected by it personally, but I do know that my grandfather, Clarence Patterson Sr., fought in the Vietnam War, but he had not met my grandmother yet. With the economy, so I thought it was interesting that gas was 24 cents in 1957. Toyota started selling cars in 1957 during this time, and there was also the beginning of the recession in 1957. So I hope that the information that I provided you guys is helpful about me and my family's migration. Well, basically my grandmother's migration. Thank you for your time.